welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give a like on the channel. Today's a vlog. We are at Princess Town in Takwaye. So don't forget to like and comment and share to your friends.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Don't joke with certain things like that.
See the horizon turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them. To see the horizon turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And
So from there you can just hike like 1 hour to the light of the most part. One says I will show more at a tower, like at a network tower. Where you can throw point. Why can't I see? You can see that here is a cemetery. There's some graves here. We don't see big graves.
We don't for this one.
Adiana, Europeans none of Mudia. Where do they cook? Then they bring there's a kitchen.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. See the horizon turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them. To see the horizon turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. Turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number. Fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Hey, madam, if you finish, go ahead to organize a whole center.
After party,
I go deal with you personally, professionally, what you do intentionally. You know what this physically, you can do it radically, emotionally, psychologically, you don't know you biologically, sexually, dramatically, sexually, the things we do I want to
in the year 1682,
Ajay.
John, so what happened? Go. I'm going to go for topic. You can get that in the backlash.
Go away.
Hi, what's it? Oh, oh.
Step to them. I don't want to go. No.
In the year 1682, there was a man called Benjamin Raoul to Gold Coast.
I know him.
Benjamin Raoul, and his main occupation was to break trade monopoly. And also to have West Africa Branding Bond Company. And again, children and women are not allowed to sold as a slavery to different European countries. And also they use the Germans as their protector against invaders. So that was a peaceful agreement they had it from the chief in the village. But when the Germans arrived, there was a village before the Germans. And the name of the village in our Nzima language is called Pakazo. So anybody who's Nzima here understands the word. English simply means forest. And at that time, there was a very great hunter chief called John Kwao. But the British call it John Canoe. But in the Nzima language, the original name is called John Kwao, by the British John Canoe. So after having this agreement, and they told the chief that they wanted to go there in terms of trading, which is good and happy. So the chief were happy to hear it from the Germans. But then, the name of the country at that time was called Brandenburg. It wasn't called Germany. It was kind of different empire. And later they all came together to form one nation called Germany. So when they were going back to Europe, the chief gives them some delegate to go with them. So when the delegates were coming back, they brought him from Europe to the chief. So this brought the relationship between the local people and the Europeans. So the Germans started to build this from the year 1st June 1683. So 238 years now. Oh, no problem. First June 1683, so 238 years now. They brought this fort purpose for exchange of goods, but later the Germans were involved trade. So slave trade. But some of the slaves were not from Ghana, were from Burkina, Mali, Niger, Togo. I hope some of you have been to Salaga slave market in the north. And also Asen Manso, where they normally have their lab bar. So that's why the Germans were doing their slave trade. After completing this fort, and the Germans started to build the other fortress on the coast. So they have one fort in Cape Point. This is the lighthouse, called Fort Takrama. They have another one in Akweda. Akweda, you have old Akweda and new Akweda. So the fort was built at the old town, which is called Fort Gross. But that fort remains not. That's why this one has the only German fort left in the country. In Ghana, if you put all of them together, 42 castles and forts. You only have 3 castles: Christianborg and Rosu, where you can locate Bola Beach, and then Mina Castle and Cape Coast. So the rest are forts. So it starts from Kita, Water to Benin. The last one is called Fort Apollonia. You have Fort Apollonia in Benin, you have Fort San Antonio in Axim, you have Fort Huchava in Axim. This one, Fort Gross Friedrichsburg. You have Fort Takrama, you have Dorothea, Metacross in District, Batterson in Butry, Fort Orange in Secondary. You have one in Shama, Fort Patience at Palm, Good Hope in Senior Buku, all the way to Kita. So, after completing this fort, and they started to build the other ones, and the Germans would exchange of gold and ivory, and the chief was a middleman between the Europeans and then the local people, because the local people normally bring their gold to the chief, and the chief also come and sold it to the partners or to the university. And when they were building this fort, there were 92 German soldiers appeared. So upstairs, from here you are going there. There's 4 rooms upstairs. So the high-ranking army will be staying upstairs. And then the tower room over there, I'll show you when we are going around. It's a place for the governor. But it wasn't the governor who led them to discover this in the year 1680. It was a different governor called Prince Frederick William. And then the downstairs, also there's a big rooms in the corner here where you can find a settlement. It's a very big room. So the Dutch ruled the country for quite a long time, and they also started slavery in the village. So the village were not classified the Dutch and buying their people, because the German slaves were from Burkina, Mali, Niger, Togo, that people, not from the village. So the village were not classified the Dutch and buying their people. So they decided not to give the Dutch any more water. Why? Because up here is a work area, so there's no access to get water. So when the Germans were in, they go to the village to get water for taking shower and for washing. But when the Dutch took over, because they started slavery in the village were not happy. And the Dutch abandoned. So they decided not to give the Dutch any more water to take shower and for washing. So there's a well up there. I'll show you photos of Natasha at the start. So they have their own well, and the name of the church is called the Protestant Church from the Germans. The Protestant. So during the time of church service, they invite the elders from the community to come for church, but the Europeans will be on one side and then the local people will be on the other side. As soon as the church service is going on, then there's slavery activity also is going on, so they cannot see exactly what is going on. And then in Canadians were the American if I don't know, I'm not going to go out in the rain and walk inside. I'm a cat. I won't sell the 2 last. I said, because I'm on watch, you know.
Go inside. They are not going live, please. Go into live.
Was made by the Dutch, purposely for the slaves. Stand inside.
Oh, please, there's noise.
Old slaves in the dungeon, and that they are bringing new ones. As soon as the new ones reach at the entrance, and they start fighting with the soldiers. So the soldiers really cannot understand why every new slave fight with them. So they find out from the old ones inside that they tell the new ones something with their own local dialect that inside is hot. So the moment they heard them, they start fighting. So they made this 2 lines for every single slave to be in the middle line. Yes, if you are going inside or you cannot outside. If you step outside the line like where you are standing now, they will not create because they were spending money on you. Yes. But since you are
I know.
How many people? Oh my God! Like I was a mechanic, I said this I can't do.
You guys hurry up and enter the dungeon. Yes, 6 and 10.
There's difference between fort and castle. They were all brewed quite the same materials, but a different. As there's some names which really, I mean, if you pronounce that, somebody will tell you it's a German name. Because I don't say Ghana, I don't say Ghana,